check me out. So I am Coach Karen. I'm the owner of Kaia, as you guys know, and thank you for coming out when we are competing against Riverfest and Carson Valley Days and Spring Vibrations and like a million other things and summer and all that good stuff. But we're here to celebrate you guys and give out amazing prizes and really talk about achievements and celebrating these small wins that we have along the way, because that's how we keep our journeys going. So I really just want to talk a little bit about this brick really quick. Glow and Sculpt brick is one of those things where we have 6 weeks or 7 if you do the brick prep week, and it can be a little daunting when we have a weekly benchmark. That can be a whole thing. I was in my own head about it as well, because I was like, oh my gosh, if I go up too much in week 3, where am I going in week 4? And then where am I going in week 5? And really, where am I going to go in week 6? Oh my gosh. But the successes that I saw along the way, you guys showing up for yourselves, pushing different types of resistance, your hard, is absolutely inspiring no matter what you're doing. And when I went through the benchmark sheets and the inches lost measurement sheets, like, it's just always so encouraging to see so many women applying themselves in ways that maybe they didn't think they could, and then ultimately succeeding and finding goals along the way. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for an amazing brick. I'm going to first talk about our benchmark winners. So as you guys know, because we all did it, we had 6 weeks of benchmark. Every Monday, except for the last week, it was staggered because of Memorial Day. We had our fit test where we were pushing heavier resistance, we were pushing more reps, and we had 7 exercises, and the Woman Makers was everyone's favorite. No? Okay.
I think I did it different each time.
Perfect. So the thing about it is that when you get hundreds of girls doing 6 weeks of benchmark and they're trying to improve every single week, I literally had to pull out a spreadsheet to tabulate and figure out who truly improved the most of everybody. So I have a top 3, and these 3 ladies, plus honorable mentions, I don't want to forget those as well, because there were so many that were so close, and it literally came down to the spreadsheet. We're pushing tons more reps while maybe also increasing, I think everyone increased reps and weight, but the idea is that some pushed more on the weight side and some pushed more on the rep side, and there is no right, there is no wrong. It was all incredibly impressive. So several of our winners today could not be here because, you know, they're on a cruise. I can't argue with that. That's amazing. Or, you know, they're out of town, all these other things, and that's okay, but I still want to sing their praises. We have West Reno, Angie Fig. So she increased a total from week 1 to week 6, 214 reps total across 7 exercises, and added a total of 12 pounds of resistance in those 214 extra reps, which is awesome. So applaud for her. Yay! I think the great thing about Angie is, you know, she recently had a procedure on her knee, and the most amazing thing is that she's always listening to her body. And when she always comes and does her hard, which is fantastic. Whenever I get to work out with her, she is literally like the silent warrior in like the most amazing, inspiring way. If you want to see good form, you just glance over at Angie and you're like, yes, I should look like that. I hope I look like that. That's what I try to aspire to. We have 3, but our other most improved benchmark from West Reno, again, increased a total of 178 reps and 35 total pounds of resistance across 7 exercises. And she's won things before because she is a determined Kaia girl, constantly always finding her hard. She inspires and pushes every other Kaia girl in the class around her, and that is Heidi Somhegi. Yeah, y'all know her. She's around. So I just always love her motivation. I love her love for Kaia. Like even when I've walked into her, or like out and about in life, I think we bumped into each other at a chiropractor at one point. I think she was wearing her Kaia gear, maybe I was wearing my Kaia gear, and I was like, yeah, Kaia. So I'm always a sucker for the Kaia cheerleaders out there, and I'm always into that. And then this Kaia girl, the 3rd one who had the most improved benchmark, this is her first win with us. She's a little bit newer, but her form at Sparks is impeccable. And how she pushes herself is amazing. And when I see that kind of drive and that kind of determination, it just lights me up as a coach. And I know everyone sees the same when they're around her and feels so inspired by her. And she was the cutest because when I told her that she might have won a prize, she was just like, I thank the coaches, which is really cute. I'm like, well, I'll tell them all of the coaches, she thanks you. And that would be increasing a total of 54 reps and 110 total pounds of resistance, right? Brenda Tom of Sparks. So, yeah, she's awesome, so awesome. Honorable mentions because these women came so close and it literally came down to the spreadsheet, but they all have raffle tickets, extra raffle tickets in the bin, is Stacey Dimitropoulos, who is now with West Reno. We also have Jeanette Durbin. Hey! We have Veronica Wagner of Sparks, Glenda Gobelman of Sparks, and Kelly Bozeman. Yay! Jeanette and Kelly, do you want to come up here? We'll take a photo really quick because you're here and you're awesome. You do have to get on stage though. I'm sorry. It's only like half a foot up though. It's not.
And it's kind of dark, so it takes a second. We'll see what the spots do. There we go.
Yay! All right. So that leads me to our biggest inch losses. So our most inches lost, our top 3 across all 4 studios. When it comes to inches, I prefer that measurement over weight, and I've talked about this off and on. And one of my biggest reasons is that, I mean, any one thing should not define us. Whether it's an inch measurement, a weight measurement, anything, even the benchmark. Like, not any one thing should define us. But these things are all tools in being able to understand our journey and our progress. So inches compared to weight makes me feel good because at the end of the day, I go to Kaia, I am a Kaia girl first, because I want to feel comfortable in my clothes. I want to feel confident in my skin. I want to feel strong when I'm going up the stairs. And typically, it's the inch measurements that help show that picture to me more than a weight, right? Because that can go up and down in so many different ways. So, we have our top 3, but I want to start with an honorable mention because she was right up there, but just not in the top 3. She is of West Reno. She is at 5 a.m. And this Kaia girl, again, silent warrior. Like, it's not always the loudest girl in the room, right? The ones who really put their head down, they're doing the work, they're working on their form, they're focused on their nutrition, and I always love when I get to see her, is Heidi Michelle, who lost 5 inches. So she has an entry in this as well. This next Kaia girl, she is Sparks. She came in 3rd place. And, you know, she is newer to us. And when I asked her what she loves about Kaia, she says that she loves the camaraderie and the coaches. And even though she had a sickness toward the end, here she is, toward the, you know, at number 3, most inches lost, which really goes to show that even when you feel like you have a setback or you can't do brick perfect, it's really something that as long as you're focusing on your food and the other habits that you can tackle that make sense if you are sick, you can still see progress, you can still be good to yourself, you can still finish strong even if you're not feeling like you're doing everything you plan to do. And that Kaia girl who lost 6.75 inches is Adriana Eli. So yay, Adriana. Our next Kaia girl, 2nd place, another Sparks girl. She is amazing. I've had so many different conversations with her about organic supplements that we sell. You know, we talk about which ones are like the best for us and which ones really make sense. I see her in my classes all the time in Sparks, and she's always applying herself. She'll just bring the kids to the studio, get her head into it, and then leave with the kiddos, and it's like that time for her, and it's amazing. And I always appreciate that kind of dedication. And that Kaia girl is Shauna Hanneman. Yay! All right. So I'm thinking at this point, because Shauna Hanneman, who lost 7.25 inches, this Kaia girl who lost the most might know she's lost the most because she knows how much she lost. Also, it's probably been maybe 6 years since we've had anyone win Kaia Queen 3 times. It's been a minute. There's one other girl, but it's been a minute. So her 2 bricks ago, she lost 11.5 inches. Last brick, she lost 12 inches. And this brick, she lost 11 inches. And she's coming up here because you can't win Kaia Queen 3 times and hide at the table. So Stacy, come on up here. Yay! Hi. What do you want to say?
I just want to thank you so much. When I came in and first wanted to be a Kaia girl, I was so ready for a change, and I found a lot of good friends and so many good coaches, and I'm having fun. So bonus.
Yay! Fun is bonus. All right. He's right there.
We're good.
Oh, good. Yay! So when Stacy first showed up, I was coaching at West Reno, and she walks in as middle class. It was a bar. I feel like it was bar because I feel like I was talking to you while counting to 8. Yeah. So I was counting 8s for the class. And I was like, no, wait, hold on. 8, 7, 6. No, here's this free week flyer. Oh, 8, 7, 6. And somehow you didn't think I was a crazy person. You actually came. So I was like trying not to be rude and trying to be effective at the same time. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if that came off well, but I hope she comes. That was not rude at all. That was not rude at all. I just always feel bad that I have to like speak in short sentences between counts of 8. That's all. So thank you for coming back from that experience. So, I mean, when it comes to being Kaia Queen, something that I say sometimes but I don't talk about it a lot is Kaia Sierra started February 2011, and I was one of the first clients. And first day, first client, Valentine's Day. And our first brick was a spring brick. And I remember we had our orientation, we were talking about the awards we could win. And all these awards, I was just like, no way, not me, not gonna happen. And then they said perfect attendance. And I was like, well, I can do that, I can show up, I can win that, like totally. And the next thing I know, simply allowing myself to trust a nutrition plan, allowing myself to get out of my comfort zone, I lost 19.2 pounds. I don't recall the measurements now, that was 2011. It's been a minute, I'm getting older. But being the first Kaia Queen, I never won it again. Beat me by like 3 times. But I think when it first happens, and then even when it continues to happen, it surprises us sometimes because we don't start with that kind of confidence in ourselves. And to see that and to achieve that, all of a sudden you start feeling like, oh, it's not just me being here. I can do incredible things outside my comfort zone there and in this part of my life, and I can try this. And I'm sure you can agree, it's one of those things where any sort of successes that we have in spaces like this where we're supported, magical things can happen outside of those spaces. So definitely lean into your wins, whether it's Kaia Queen, whether it's inches lost, whether it's a really awesome benchmark improvement, even if you didn't win an award. I think all those things truly add up to where we can be strong warriors mentally, not just physically, outside of our studios. And I think that's really important as women. So keep that in mind for whoever's going to win next time. I want to give a coach shout out. All of our coaches are amazing. Jessica's here. Hi. Should I make you come up and take a photo of me because you're simply here? No. But when I go through all the benchmark sheets, when I notice in the final fit test folder that there are coaches who went through these weeks and submitted into last week trying to improve from week 1 to week 6, however that looked for them, and they found improvements, I always try to jot that down and take note of it. We had several coaches, including Emma Eisenbraun. She did the benchmark while coaching, not while coaching, but she's a coach, and she also did the benchmark. Lisa Oakton, and yeah, I did it too, so yeah. But please give a round of applause for our coaches because they wake up, yeah, you can clap. If you're going to a 5 a.m. class, they've been up since 3 or 3:30 to set up that class. if you're going to a PM class, they either left work early or fought traffic or whatever, to be there, to be that burst of energy to where if you're not feeling motivated in the evening, they're trying to push you there in that sense too. So anytime you're able to give a coach some love for the spirit of service that they're giving to you, please do. We have over 60 coaches. They all work incredibly hard to give you guys the experiences, even me as a Kaia girl, the experiences that make us want to come back, that make fitness fun, that make this not like, oh gosh, I have to go work out again. Like, that's the difference with our coaches. So super shout out to the coaches, including those who did the benchmark. So I'm going to move on to the perfect attendance girls. And they, when I call your name, you have to come up. Sorry, but you do. And then we'll take a photo. But everyone who's on this list already has a ticket in the bowl. And that is Danielle Alcorn. So we can clap for her. Yay! I know she's not here. I know she was going to be, but she's not here. It's okay. Stacy Allenson, come on up. We have Jill Anderson. And Jill Anderson, she primarily does virtual and she gets perfect attendance. So anytime you question whether you can motivate yourself at home, like just talk to Jill, she's amazing. Rachel Blanco from West Reno. Stacy Bollinger from West Reno. And a little bit of Sparks, too. Krista Connolly, she's virtual. Not to be shown up by Christine Connolly. Come on up. I know, you guys are so close to me. You've never met her? Oh man, I have to introduce you. Michelle Davis, she's a 5 a.m. girl at West Reno. Alyssa Escobar. Heidi Fischel from West Reno, yay. Corey Garvey, South Reno. Danielle Gish, Sparks. Shauna Hanneman from Sparks. Sierra Madrid from Sparks. Jennifer Mitchell from Sparks. Paige O'Brien from West. Lisa Oakton, who's a coach. Jen Price from South. Dawn Rosemark from Sparks. We got Natalie Speaks. We got Robin Walker. And we have Eleanor Walquist. And I'm not going to say they didn't get perfect attendance because they're not here today. But we can take a quick photo. That's okay. I don't have one.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies. So the cool thing about perfect attendance is truly that you see and hear names like similar times, like, oh, they had perfect attendance and they did the benchmark really good. Or they had perfect attendance and they lost a lot of inches. Like, these things are connected, absolutely. So everyone is in that raffle bin for sure. When it comes to the bingo, right, we had several girls who were pushing for completed rows. And you don't need to come up, it's not a big deal, but it's Stacy Allenson. See, you're just killing it on all in every category. You're gonna win something. I don't know what it is yet, but you're gonna win something. Lisa Oakton, who's as a coach, is a goal hers. Christy Connolly, pushing on bingo. So that means that we're gonna start pulling winners. Yay! Yay! Okay, so I wanna always try to pull the thing that costs the most. It's kind of hard to pick, but there's a lot of prizes. So Jessica, will you help me a little bit? Will you pull out of the raffle, and then if they're not here, we'll just put their ticket on the prize. Okay. So, everything's so, okay. So this is am I still in the camera? It's just it'd be lame if I was like off camera for the next 20 minutes.
You're very on camera. You're off camera.
Can I be off camera?
You can be
Get like 6 inches from it.
So this is a gift certificate to Sparks Mobile Physical Therapy. So Kelly is amazing. You actually, she comes to you, and she did a session with me, and she brought her table. She was set up in my living room. Are you leaning back to stay out of camera?
I just don't want to be in the way.
You're so cute. And Jiggy was taller than the table, and she was so kind to this dog, who was all up in our grill in this whole situation. But she is so easy to deal with your dogs, your kids. She literally brings it to you, so there are no excuses. It's in the comfort of your home. This session is worth $249. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. Oh, let me call it out. Michelle Davis. Hey! That's for there. Oh my gosh, everything's just working. We'll just go with this. Okay. So this is from Life Drip. So Life Drip does IV vitamin therapy. So it's an IV drip. You can get multiple different, not multiple, but any one of multiple different drips. This certificate is specifically for a fat burner package. I've used this before. It just helps your body process lipids in different ways. So it's for metabolism, et cetera, She has all the information on it. Of course, if you have questions, but let's pull a winner. Yay. Eleanor Walquist. Yay. All right. I'm going to give you value on this, but I'm just going to go with this. So I have 4 different certificates for different women, and it is 1 month free of self-defense classes from Cornerstone Martial Arts. So Cornerstone Martial Arts, they actually sublease space out of our West Reno studio, so you'll actually be doing these classes in a Kaia studio, so you should feel pretty comfortable there as well. David has led self-defense workshops for us in the past, and he'll continue to do so, and it's just amazing information. So practical and very all-encompassing. Everything from what to do if you see a threat from far away to what to do if the threat is on you, literally. So let's pull one. Jill Anderson, one. And let's get another one. Amanda Hess, yay, come on. Self-defense. Don't use it on him. Look what I learned today. Yes. Yeah, here's this one. Take a quick photo. You can't just. I know. I'm sorry. I'm with you. We're just gonna post together. Okay. Here we go. Got it.
Thank you. Sorry, it's really dark. It has to.
You do whatever you need to do. All right, we got 2 more. Paige O'Brien from West Reno. And then Christy Carter. Yay! Yay, come on up. So we can take a photo in the dark.
It only takes like 3 minutes.
Here's this. Yay! It is. Yay! All right. We have another physical therapy certificate. This is with Jade Elkine of Clinch Performance and Recovery. Jade has led several of our running without pain workshops, back pain workshops. She's assessed my shoulder, my knee, and my running gait, all kinds of different stuff. So this is with an evaluation for her. She also does Ironman, so she fully embraces how can I move without further injuring myself while protecting myself, even if I have some kind of injury that I should be conscious of. So I'm just in love with her philosophy in general. And that goes to Krista Connolly. Don't get too excited. All right, that's okay. All right, then I'm gonna pick. Let's go with the. We'll go with a facial. So this is a hydrofacial. This is actually with Taja Pippo. She's actually my esthetician. She's amazing. She also is the director of a amateur burlesque group. So if you ever want to get into amateur burlesque, I did that off and on for 10 years. Ask her about it, because they also practice in a Kaia studio. And that goes to Stacey Allison. You get a facial. Yay. I hope so. That's awesome. We gotta do another one. Okay.
Hang on 1 second here.
Oh, okay. Well, hang on.
We'll make it a little different.
Oh.
All right.
Use the one where I look really surprised.
What's that?
Use the one where I looked really surprised at first. I'm like,
Okay.
golly. Okay. We'll go this one. There's a lot of prizes, you guys, so someone's going to win something. So this is from Red Thread. So this is a $150 gift certificate, and they actually have clothing. They make clothing, and they can customize the fit to your body. Okay, really cool stuff. We're actually talking about having them do a pop-up with some other interactive stuff at our next break orientation. So keep an eye out for Red Thread, and that goes to, and they're local, Kelly Bozeman. Yay! Custom fit clothing, y'all. I know, right? So if you have anything that's like droopy, it's like whatever you get will be droopy. Here's that. That's yours now. Yay! All right. So I don't remember all the details, but I know that this is. It's basically a full car detailing, which I think we all know how expensive that is if you actually want someone to get in there and fully clean your car in every single inch and crevice. Donated by a Sculpt Kaia girl who's amazing. And it is with Dynamic Auto Spa, and that winner is Stacy Bollinger. Yay! All right, we're gonna go with the cryotherapy. So Icebox South Reno, if you don't know, they offer, I think it's a 10% off for Kaia girls. So if you ever want to become a member there, you get 10% off discount. Just let them know you're a Kaia girl. But this is a whole body compression as well as whole body cryotherapy leg compression package. So basically their cryotherapy chamber is dry. Think of it like a freezer, but you know, you're not gonna die. It's only like 3 to 3.5 minutes, but what happens is the blood goes into your vital organs because that's how your body reacts at negative 200 degrees or whatever. And when you come out, you're still dry, so you warm up very quickly, but all of that blood rushes, it's nutrient rich and it rushes throughout your body, and it's really great for autoimmune disorders. It's really great for muscle recovery and fatigue for athletes. It just helps, it's helpful with my migraines that I would get from screen time on computers. So really cool to try this. And same person? Yeah. No, we'll only one person. No worries, I'm good. It's all right, Jessica. She's on. You're fine. Veronica Wagner. Yay. Okay. I have massages. Oh, Stacey's
Yeah,
mad.
no,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You won with it.
Fine. I really appreciate
Perfect. Isn't she great? So good. So if I could bottle up kindness, and like the most kindness on the planet, it would be Carrie Olsen, okay? This is like the kindest massage therapist you'll ever meet on the planet. I have 3 separate massages with her. So we got Rachel Blanco, yay. We have Angie Fig. She'll literally come back from her cruise and get a massage. Some people are living the life right now, I love it. And then Brenda Tom, yay. Okay, we're gonna go with a race entry. So I have 2 different race entries. One is for the this year's Journal Jog 8K, and the other is for the Reno 10 miler. So if you're not a runner, maybe it's a good goal, or you can give it to someone else. It's fine, but really awesome to get in on this from race 178. Hey, Christy Connolly. Well, the Journal Jog. Journal Jog. You haven't already signed up, have you?
No, I don't want to.
Good. Now you are. Yay!
Not let me. Which day is this?
All right, well, let's get this Reno 10 miler. Lisa Upton. So you guys can like train together and stuff. I like it. All right, I still have stuff. So let's go with the skincare. So this is Unicorn U sunscreen. I should say it's a sleep mask, a sunscreen serum, and a firming lotion, I think, for the face skincare. And it is for Emma Eisenbraun, our coach, Emma. Yay! And then donated by Carrie Olson, actually. She has this package of 3 essential oils from doTERRA, and that is Dawn Rosemark from Sparks. And then we have, also from Carrie Olson, Uval CBD, it's the Relax. So when it comes to a topical and CBD, CBD is the non-intoxicating cannabinoid, so it's not THC. And this is a sublingual, so tincture. So whoever's getting it, whether they're here or in the camera, you would start with maybe 1 drop and see how that feels. And then the next day, maybe try 2 drops. Start low, go slow. But it's really intended to help quiet the mind. It's not going to get you high. So good news, bad news. I have no idea. It depends on your perspective. But it's non-intoxicating. And it's Lily Giles, yay! All right, I have one last thing. All right, so this is a package from Awaken. So as you guys know, we did the Burpee Mile, our 3rd annual Burpee Mile. I should be getting a total money raised soon. But the main thing here is that they work against sex trafficking in our community. They help raise awareness. They support the survivors. They support survivors as young as 11 years old. There are survivors in every single high school in Washoe County, most of the middle schools, and at least a few of the elementary schools. So when we participate in Burpee Mile to any degree, whether you're rallying friends or family to participate, whether you're encouraging your employer to donate on your behalf, whatever that looks like, all that money goes to the survivors to help with this problem. This is a grab bag of Awaken swag. There is an Awaken shirt in here, and it's a large, but if that's not your size, there's a business card in here for Jessica Cisneros. Just let her know and she'll swap it out for whatever size, if you want a small or an extra large or whatever it is. She just guessed because she has no idea what's going on. So, let's get this last prize. Jennifer Mitchell, yay! Okay, that took forever, that was a lot of prizes. Okay. Let's just wrap this up, shall we? So, I think the main thing, and if you don't mind getting Joe in a little bit soon to the top.
Grabbing him?
Yeah, I'll almost. So to wrap it up, there's things that happen even in the summer with Kaia. So the number one thing is that we have at least 1 class a day, 365 days a year. That includes Christmas, that includes 4th of July. So whenever we're coming up on a holiday weekend, you're like, gee, I wonder if there's classes. The answer is always yes. It's just a matter of the what, the where, and the when, right? So even on 4th of July weekend, we will literally have 8 a.m. walk, jog, run with me at Virginia Lake on 4th of July. These are all Share the Loves. Everyone's welcome. It's all free. We'll have an 8 a.m. cross-training Share the Love at Sparks that Friday after 4th of July. We'll have 8 and 9 a.m. Share the Love cycle at South Reno on the Saturday, July 6th after 4th of July. And then we'll have Share the Love yoga at West Reno on Sunday, July 7th. That's open to everybody, Share the Love. So know that we still have classes that weekend. We'll send reminders out, but make sure you're booking, especially for Share the Love cycle, because we are doing it South and we are doing 2 classes, but there are still limited seats. So if you want to be in on it, if you want your significant other in on it, please sign up now and have them sign up as well by downloading the Kaia Fit app. We also have Beer Mimosa Yoga, which I don't talk about during BRIK. I let you guys not be tempted. But anyone can come to Beer Mimosa Yoga. You don't have to drink beer or mimosas while I crack jokes and make you do pigeon and other things with your beer. But we do it on the first Saturday every month at Local Beer Works and the 4th Saturday at South Reno Opinion. So if you're ever curious about that, just go to our Facebook page, click on events, you'll see reminders and events posted about that. And we just ended BRIK. We have about a month to kind of woo-saw and decompress from BRIK. But if you're like me and summer is maybe your toughest season because of the longer days. The sun is up to like midnight. I don't even know what's going on with the sun anymore. It's so bright, so late. I'm like, oh my God, I need to go to bed. If barbecues are a thing, day drinking, like foods you wouldn't normally drink, the traveling throws you off your schedule. If you need to get on track or stay on track during summer, consider our official 30-day Summer Transformation Challenge. It starts on July 8th. It's only 30 days. It's one of my favorite challenges. We do in-person check-ins that I host on my front patio. So we talk about our nutrition, we talk about our workouts, and it's very hyper-focused on nutrition and workouts. It doesn't have all those extra bells and whistles and frosting of BRIK. We're just dialing in to what am I eating, what am I doing, and keeping it very simple so that it's tangible for summer. And this is also formatted as an e-online course. So you'll have materials delivered in that kind of way to learn, but consider it because it's an optional, but it's a buy-in, and it helped me get back on track last summer when I was struggling to like maintain what I was what I already achieved in 2022. 2023 was getting tough, and then I really sunk my teeth into Summer Transformation Challenge last year, and I've been able to maintain since then. So really great timing if summer's hard for you, like it is for me, because I'm human and I would day drink as well if I don't know, something about water, like you're doing a water thing and then all of a sudden the day drinking happens, and I don't even like to drink that much. So like, what's that about? I don't know. So, final thing, we have our next BRIK, the Kaia Cup, coming up on September 9th officially, with the orientation on September 7th. So if you have friends, get your friends in on the Summer Transformation Challenge, but just know that the next BRIK is always right around the corner, and we'll do this all over again with more awesome prizes and reasons to celebrate and to achieve more and feel good about ourselves. And I just want to thank you for all of that and all of this and being here in summer when events are hard to attend. And with that, I would love to bring Joe up, who's the owner here at Ferino Distillery, because they crafted the mocktail menu that we've been enjoying. And I just want him to share some words about his program. Yeah?
Sure.
Yay! Perfect, because I will just jack it all up.
I will make this very quick, guys. Anyway, thanks for coming down. This is Ferino Distillery. Ferino is the Italian word for feral or wild. One of our taglines is Keep Reno Feral. We're going to be going all in on that this year. But for us, feral means a couple of things. Obviously, you can get a little feral down here on 4th Street. We make some classic Italian-inspired spirits. We're doing it right here in Reno. Sort of doing it like unapologetically ourselves, which is what I think being feral is all about. You do you. That's what we're all about here. So very important for us. We are a distillery. Obviously, we make lots of booze here, and we make killer cocktails. We have cocktail classes. We have a gin school. You get to come in and make your own bottle of gin, which is really awesome. We also, one of the cocktail classes, we're rolling all of this. We're really an educational institution. In addition to our tour and tasting flight, we have all sorts of classes and things that we can put together for groups as well. So awesome, like for event spaces. We did a passport for a real estate agent recently. Brought in 100 of his clients. We had a lot of fun in here. It was awesome. But I'll just say very quickly, one of the classes that we do offer is how to make non-alcoholic cocktails that don't suck, basically, which is more of a challenge than you think. Like most NA cocktails are just like uninteresting or just like syrups and like nothing really.
Sugar bombs.
Sugar bombs, exactly, which is like not the point. So anyway, so that's something we offer as well. So we hope to see you guys again at some point. Thanks for coming out today. Thank yourselves at home here. That's all I have to say, really. Yeah, appreciate you guys. I'm Joe, and we'll see you again soon.
Yay! Thanks, Joe. All right, guys, just like that, we're done. So feel free to get another drink if you want another drink from the mocktail menu or any menu. Thank you again for coming out, and I'll see you in class.